doing the messing around with the demon stuff, and I acted like I'd watched every horror movie and satanic movie from A to Z back when you could go rent movies. I started at A and went all the way to Z and watched them all. And I was watching like demonic possession stuff, and I'd started doing like this kind of like a Freddy Krueger, but even kind of a weirder voice, and just kind of acting out little skits. And one night I'd been doing it. I mean, I'd made people cry. I was losing my friends. I had a terrible attitude. And one night, we'd been drinking, and just some drinking, and I was in a room with my friend, and he was with his girlfriend, but we were just passing out. I didn't drive to that house party, and we were just crashing there. And I was pretending. I was reenacting a scene from a movie I'd saw. Don't even know the name. Don't even want to know the name anymore. But it was a demonic possession. So I act like I was fighting the demon, and the demon was fighting me. And in the end, the demon wins, and you laugh like the demon because the demon has taken over your soul. And I was facing the back of a couch. So I'm laying there facing the back of the couch. And as I laugh like the demon, I roll over. And what I saw was a kind of a watery image, but it was all red. And I clearly saw like a demon looking at me with his crooked finger and fingernail and looking at me smiling, saying, "Come here," like that. And I screamed. I mean, just for me to sit up off the couch and the light switch is right there. That far, I was dripping with sweat and was white as a sheet. Like and my buddy jumped up out of bed, and he's like, he jumps up out of bed because he's like, "What the?" He's like, "Oh my gosh, what's going on?" Because I was screaming. And I looked at him and I said, "Hey," as I'm catching my breath, I said, "If I ever do that again, if you ever hear me talk like that or anything, you got my permission to take a bat and crack me over the skull with it." I mean, the room got real calm, and it's like he knew. It was a very spiritual moment because he was, because it went from like, you got to realize, screaming, "Oh my gosh, what's going on?" to, and he looks right at me and leans in and he said, "I told you, didn't I?" Oh, man. As if it was the spirit talking. And I was like, yep. And that was it. I didn't sleep that night. I walked to church. I walked to Edwards Road Baptist Church in Greenville, South Carolina. I sat through every service. That was it. I was done with Satan after that. I'm like, that's it.